We are recording, so I'm going to be doing a little training on Instagram and how to use Instagram for your Arbonne business. I'm not an expert by any means, but I've just taken the time to kind of do some research, looking first at the source, and then just kind of following other Arbonne people and just kind of putting it all in one place for you guys. This is for beginners or somebody that wants to kind of grow their Instagram following. Definitely not for people that are already rocking it on Instagram. So if that's you, you don't need to watch this. But if you are new to Instagram or you just want to grow your following or try some new tricks, then stay tuned. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. All right, so all right.
Okay, got your homework.
Go ahead and mute. Go ahead and mute. All right. Thank you. Move you guys over here. Okay. Using Instagram for your business, and Instagram is just a virtual platform. It's all about the visual, about the photos. And it's on the rise as being the #1 social media platform over Facebook even. So it's growing. All right, so first of all, getting started with Instagram, you want to decide how you want to brand yourself. How do you want people to view you when they see your Instagram feed? So they say choose 3 to 5 themes for your profile to feature. And of course, we know, being Arbonne consultants, that you want your why to be a big part of that. So for me, it's my kids are definitely going to be a big part of my Instagram feed, as well as anytime I get a chance to travel, because that's part of my why. I want to spotlight, a day in the life of, because another reason why I did Arbonne was to have that flexible schedule. So if I'm working from bed or the couch or on the beach, I'm going to put that in my Instagram feed because that's part of my why. You also want to spotlight any other careers that you have or things that you have going on. One thing that I want to make sure you guys know, in compliance with Arbonne, you cannot have Arbonne in your name on Instagram. You can't be Lauren Robinson Arbonne. You can't have Arbonne anywhere in your name. It needs to be your name. You can have the word consultant in there, but just make sure you don't have the word Arbonne. I know I've seen a couple people that do have that in their name. All right. And I'm going to show you some examples in a minute of what I'm talking about. For #1, it says write your description using emojis and brief phrases that describe who or what you are all about. Include your website and a few hashtags if you want. And yes, we will talk about hashtags later. And your highlighted stories, which also go across the top where your profile is, should reflect your brand themes. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what I mean.
Can you talk louder?
Okay. All right. And somebody needs to mute because I'm getting some feedback from somebody. So make sure you have muted. Okay. So here are some examples, and I want you to look at their profile description at the top. So we see Stuart Armfield. I can see emojis. I can tell quickly, he's an Arbonne. He has a team. He believes in play hard, work smart, dream big. And then those circles going across the top are his highlighted stories. So it's like you categorize your favorite stories. And so you can see what he is spotlighting. And then when you look at his pictures that he has posted, you want them to blend together and represent your overall brand. So you can tell he loves the water, he loves friends, and Arbonne, okay? When you look at the middle one, you can see she put dream builder, plant nutrition, holistic health, mama, wife, vegan, join the revolution. You see her website, and then you can see her highlighted stories going across the top. along with her photos. Another tip they say is to always use the same filter. You can tell that Samantha has used the same filter for her photos. They all have the same to it, and that's just for visually pleasing. You want it to stay the same. And then there's another one. Our one girl, you can see the emojis. You can tell immediately like what her things are. So Arbonne, she's pharmacy, she loves dogs, she's a dreamer, she's got her website. Looking at her pictures, you can see a nice blend of the same color, same look. And then of course going across her highlighted stories, you know, cook with me, Maui, things like that. So these are just some examples of how to set up your description on your page, on your profile. Another thing you want to make sure you do is make sure that you are in your settings and your options that you have a public profile or people can't find you. Okay. It's a little scary because that means anybody can follow you. You can set it where, you know, they have to request to follow you, but I just have mine on public where anybody can follow you. If it becomes an issue later, you can block them. Just make sure it's on public. Everybody can see. Okay. Here are some non-Arbonne people that I wanted to show you. So Ida Robinson events. You can tell quickly that she's an event planner. And then I just like her phrasing, thinking freely, designing boldly, creating history. So it just kind of gives you a good feel for her and what she does. And she has a nice vision of her events and things that she's done. The next one is just a housewife that, you know, loves interior design and DIY projects. And so you can see she put her website there. You can see her highlighted stories, help people in on different categories so they can get on stories. And then you can see a virtual assistant and her page, and she has used emojis and hashtags in her description. And then when you look at her photos that she's posted, she uses a blend of like what her office, what her work life looks like, quotes, her kids, her family life. So think about your 3 to 5 brands and how you want people to see you is the whole point of that. Make it visually appealing. Okay. All right. So after you get your profile set up how you want it, then you can start following people. Because if you're following people, then they're going to maybe turn around and follow you back. And a good system is to find 3 to 5 new people, businesses, organizations to follow weekly. So every week you should be adding people to your following. You can search people by, let me minimize this. Okay. Hey, Kim. Somebody's still got some noise going on. I don't need her. There we go. Okay. All right. So if you look where my mouse is right here, we have the search bar at the bottom. All those icons, you know, direct you where to go. So the magnifying glass is where you go to search to find new people. And then up at the top in the search bar, you type what you're looking for. So if it's a specific person, you put their name. But if you're looking to meet new people, then you can put in specific nouns or hashtags or interests up there, and you can kind of just browse. So when I got to the Outer Banks, because I'm new here, I put in OBX and I clicked places. So over here you can see there's a little sub bar. I clicked places and a bunch of businesses and people from the OBX popped up where I could kind of look at all their pages and see who I might want to follow. Or, you know, if you're targeting a certain type of person, like let's say my example here is I'm looking for teachers or people that have used teacher in a hashtag. And so I typed in teacher, and then I click tags. That stands for hashtags. And all these hashtags come up that have the word teacher in it. So from there, I would click one, like I would pick teacher life. So somebody that uses the hashtag teacher life is probably going to have some funny stuff about teaching or, probably stuff I can relate to. So I would click on teacher life. And from there, it says what? Teacher life. Anyway, and from there, you can see a ton of different posts that people have put up that they've used that hashtag in their photo caption. And so you can, again, just scroll through and see if anybody's picture catches your attention, click on it, look at their profile, start following people that way. There's a lot of different ways that you can find new people in your area or not. So that is that. All right. You will gain more followers by engaging in their stories and profile posts, by liking what they put up, commenting, engaging in, if they ask a question, engaging in that. Again, make sure your profile is on public so people can find you and follow you back. So this is somebody that I started following in Greenville because she's a news anchor and, she's popular in the community. And so when I went to her, this is one of her posts, just to show you the basics. Up here is where you can view their stories that they have put up throughout the day. Stories only stay up for 24 hours, so they're always changing, and you know that they have a new story if there's a purple ring around it, okay? Below the picture, you have the heart. If you double tap it, that's how you like their picture. You have the little talk bubble. That's where you can comment on their picture. And then you have the little arrow. That's if you want to send them a private message, okay? Over here, you can save their picture to your clipboard, and I'll show you that later. So the home page allows you to scroll through everybody that you're already following. So if you click the house and you scroll up, you'll see everybody that's posted that day that you are already following. Okay. All right, now let's talk about you posting. You have two totally different places that you can post in Instagram. You can post on your story, which again will only stay up for 24 hours. And you can post on your profile wall. And those are the photos that stay under your description and make kind of that overall visual platform for people to see what you're all about. So the pictures that you choose for your profile wall are going to be a little bit more thought out than what you put on your story. Okay. All right. So tips for this. You want to add value to your followers' day by sharing educational posts, humorous posts, inspirational posts, thought-provoking or discussion starters, posts that pique their curiosity where they might go, what is that? What is she doing? Or simply a day in the life of. So something you just, they get used to kind of seeing some of the same types of things. A lot of my stories have the ocean in it or my children in it or what I'm eating in it. So it's just like go through your day. Okay. Your profile wall posts. Okay, so this is on under your description and then under your highlighted stories where you see all the squares. Those are all the pictures that you posted. That's your profile wall. So what to post, right? Stick to your brand themes. And if you are posting about Arbonne, the source actually has a monthly social media inspiration document every month. So there's a January one up right now. You can get tons of ideas from. I mean, they had like 40 ideas for January of what to post. I highly recommend printing that every month and pulling from it. They had really good ideas. Things that I didn't think about, spotlighting. You can post Arbonne related images that show you using a product, you wearing Arbonne gear, you doing business with or doing your business or something you're doing with your team, a personal product of a personal photo of a product. So like you set it up and you took the picture. or a photo from the digital toolkit. They are asking that we don't just pull random photos from Arbonne unless it's in the digital toolkit. So just keep that in mind. All right, captions for your photos. So you found what photo you want to put up there, okay? And you hit next after you find your photo. You can use existing photos that are on your camera roll, which I'll show you in a minute, or you can take the picture right then and there, which I'll show you. But once you have your picture and you want to type something about it, use your own voice, show your personality. Number 2, remember the purpose of the post and what you're going to write needs to educate, inspire, make someone laugh, pique curiosity, or a day in your shoes, a day in your life. Number 3, ask questions. So at the end of whatever you put, if you want more engagement, you're not getting much engagement, ask a question or have a call to action like double tap if you agree, or leave them something to think about. Also, always adding little emojis help to grab people's attention. Number 4, if you are at another place of business or with someone else, make sure to tag them to cross promote. People like to be tagged in their in your stories and on your profile wall. So, if you're eating at a restaurant, make sure you tag them in it, okay? Or if you are with somebody, you can tag them in it as well. And then use hashtags in your caption. And just in case you don't know, when you put up a hashtag, it's the pound sign, and then it's a catchphrase or a word with no spaces. Okay, all needs to be smushed together. That's what a hashtag is. And if you're going to put multiple hashtags, then you do put a space between them, but you have to put a pound sign in between, to start each separate hashtag. All right, let's look at examples. So these are some that I've saw today, actually. The first one, she put, this was her caption, mood for the next 30 days, hashtag Arbonne 30 days to healthy living. Okay, simple. It's inspiring. It piques my curiosity. Like, what is she doing? It looks fun. That's a good one. Okay. In the middle, it's her own photo. She's holding the products in her hand. And it says, not only is my business on the go, which I am so thankful for, but the lifestyle is maintainable from anywhere. Thank goodness. Emojis. As much as I wanted resort food for dinner again, I ran up to the market nearby and asked if they would make, yada, 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 using her protein shake. And then her hashtags were something like hashtag yummy, hashtag gut health, hashtag Arbonne. So, and then the third one is somebody's meal prep for the week. It's Lori's. And she uses the hashtags throughout. She tagged the person she was with, and then she gave a recipe. So that's educational, inspirational, all of the above. All right, there's just one of mine that shows a day in the life of. It's not anything Arbonne related other than you can see my fizzy stick drink right there in my water bottle, but I didn't point it out or anything. I'm just trying to show a day in the life of. Whereas, a lot of people were at work that day. And so I'm trying to spotlight my lifestyle because of Arbonne is I get to have a picnic with my kids in the middle of the day. In the middle is Monica. I love this post. It's just ironing my wrinkles over here, So if I was new to following her, I'd be like, what is she doing? What is that? It would pique my curiosity. It's real life, no makeup. I love that post. She's also got the eye gel masks on that they might be like, what is on her eyes? So very intriguing. And then it goes on down to educate. And then we have Kat again, just a simple, pretty picture of her. Rainy, cold days call for big sweaters and detox tea. So just simple things to show that we're using these things in everyday life. It's part of us. All right, a few more. So we have, remember when you said you'd start on Monday? Oh, hey girl, it's Monday. And then that was one of mine. And I just put, it's that time, LOL. If you're looking for a way to jumpstart a healthier lifestyle, I can help. And I went on to talk about that a little bit. So it was more of a funny / educational. In the middle is a girl, and she's showing a day in the life of an Arbonne consultant. She's with her team. She was treating her team to some new clothes, work clothes. So she's kind of showing the fun side of her business. She used emojis, and she did use hashtags, but I can't remember what they were. And then we have Beth on our team. I love the bubble bath shot. You know, she's got the products over there. You know, and she's talking about unwinding. It's hashtag National Bubble Bath Day. Emojis. But notice that none of them are like selling products. Like, buy this product. This is on sale. Nothing like that. It's kind of like a, you know, just looking into your life, everyday life. Okay, these are some top hashtags to use when posting Arbonne stuff. Hashtags just help to expand your reach because other people might search that hashtag and find you that way. It's also going to link you to all other people that use those hashtags. So you can follow hashtags just like you can follow people. So you might just want to use your phone and take a screenshot of that, or you can come back to the recording and get those. But these are just some of the ones I saw, you know, scrolling through today. Okay, so let's talk about your story. So this is a completely different place that you can post daily. Your stories are a 30-second clip, and you can grab your followers' attention before they swipe left. Okay, so when you are looking at your phone, and you first go on Instagram, okay, when you go to your home page, then you have these circles that are all at the top. When you click on the house, and you can see everybody's stories across the top, and you can scroll through, or you can click on the first one and just start watching everybody's stories. They will go automatically through, okay? But if you want to go ahead and click through, like somebody has 7 stories up and you want to go ahead and click through their stories, you touch the right side of the picture, like right on the screen, okay? If you want to totally skip to the next person, you swipe left. That's why we want to grab their attention before they swipe left. This is going to be a behind the scenes look into your daily life that captures moments of your everyday life. All right. So the circle, if you're ready to post on your story, you're going to go down here to the bottom right and go to your profile page. And so you go there. Once you're on your profile page, you have your big circle of yourself at the top left. All right, you're going to click on that. And when you click on that, whatever you're looking at should be on the screen for you to take a picture of. All right, or you can flip the camera around and take a picture of yourself, or you can use pictures that are already on your camera roll. Okay. Once you click the big circle and that pops up at the top left, there's a blue plus sign. That's how you add to your story. All right. So this was one of my ones the other day that was just funny, a funny post. So if I wanted to add another one, then I would click the little blue plus sign at the top. Okay. Down in the bottom left, that's how you can see who saw your story, who's watching your story. When you click on that, a whole list of who has watched your story will pop up. So you can see who's watching your story, and you know, if you want to reach out to one of them, you can do that. And then the more button, the 3 little dots at the bottom right, if you click the more button, then that will allow you to save your story to your camera roll, either a photo or a video. Okay. You can also do live videos on your story. That's an option. All right, so, all right, let's say that I am going to take a picture of this quote. She believed she could, so she did. It's going to be an inspirational quote. All right, if I want to take a photo of that, you just click the white circle button, okay? If I want to take a video, then I hold it down. And once your thumb is down, you'll start to see the little timer going around because you only have 30 seconds before the story is over, all right? If you want to use a picture that you've already saved on your camera roll, on the bottom left is a little square icon. You click that and all your pictures come up and you can pick which one. All right. looking at the top menu bar. So let's say I took a picture. I'm going to do a picture. At the top menu bar, you see the capital A and the lowercase a. When you click that, that allows you to type on top of the picture. All right. You can do that as many times as you want. I mean, you can type something and then drag it up to the corner. Then you can type something else and drag it down to the bottom. You can have different fonts. You can highlight what you type. That's just something you got to play around with. The icon next to it, the little pencil or marker thingy, that's if you want to draw. So I like to draw hearts around things, or I like to make it real fat and just kind of scribble, and then I'll put text on top of that. You can do lots of layering things. You just got to play with it. Also, next to the marker is the square smiley face. And that is one that's used a lot. That gives you a ton of interactive features. So if you want your followers to interact with you, or you want to tag somebody or use a hashtag, this is where you go. So once you click that square over here, all these options pop up. I've seen a lot of polls where you can ask a question and have two options, and people can click on the options, and then you can later go and see the results of that poll. But remember, it's only up there for 24 hours, so you need to go look constantly to see who's voting or answering. You can type a question and have people answer the question, or you can say, drop your number here using the question thing. Instead of asking a question, you can say, drop your number here or comment here. Regardless, it's somewhere they can type in response to you. Location, that's where you say where you are, to promote other businesses. You can use the @ symbol at whatever to tag a person or a business, or the hashtag. And let's see, I haven't used the countdown one, so I'm not sure about that one. But the smiley face with the hearts, that's to show how much they love something. It's just a fun way to engage. So once you've got your picture or your video up there, then you click your story, which is in the bottom left-hand corner, to add it to your story. Okay. If you want to send it to a certain person, you click send to, and all your contacts will pop up, and you can send it to a specific person. Okay, so here are some examples of stories that I pulled today. So you see the first one, she used the text feature, she typed things, she used the draw feature to draw an arrow over to her skin. So skin is looking happier. It's day 4. She's showing a day in the life of doing the detox, and what it was like, what it's like for her. So she's documenting that process. The next one is showing a team meeting, again, a day in the life of, and she's making it relatable to her followers. She's showing that one girl's doing this with a baby in her lap. She used emojis, that kind of thing. Here's Peyton. She's in her car. This was a video that she was doing, and there she used the questions feature, the interactive questions feature. Send me your number if you want in. So instead of asking a question, she did that, hoping people would type their numbers in. The last one is just showing, food, and talking about our detox again, talking about how this is detox approved. And then she used @Arbonne, so she tagged Arbonne in it. You could also use #Arbonne, either one. Okay, here we have Monica, where she, if you look in that picture, this is actually somebody else's story that Monica then put on her story, because that Marissa girl tagged Monica in it. So the Marissa girl posted a book that obviously Monica had sent to her. And then she just typed and highlighted the text. Girl, you're off to a great start. Investing in you is the best place to start. So again, it's just showing our business life and our tribe, our team tribeness. In the middle one, you can see a poll. So who's ready to get spring break ready? Send me more info. Me. Okay. So that's showing a poll, and she's hoping people vote, and then she can see who voted and reach out to them. The next one, I misspelled recipe, but you can't win them all. That's just a funny part of her story. It's showing her real life. She's got her dog. She's got her Arbonne hat on. So not very producty, but just showing a day in the life of. And then the last one was a video of her stirring the greens. And all she wrote was the power of greens. So that's going to pique some curiosity for people and to show a day in the life of. Oh, I think that's it. Okay. So that is all I have for you today. You know, if there's things that you are not sure about, just Google it. There's several things that I still don't know how to personally do. Like a couple of the girls I follow, they always have this thing where it says, you know, want to see more, swipe up. I haven't figured that out yet. So, but usually if they swipe up, it takes you to a whole nother website or a whole nother video or something else. So that's the only thing I haven't figured out with that. But and you can also go live, and your live videos don't have to be 30 seconds. If you go live in your story, it can go on for a long time, longer than the 30-second story. So I hope that was helpful. We have about 6 minutes left before the Zoom call will cut off. So I can take questions or suggestions or ideas, or we can just chit chat if anybody wants to chime in. You can unmute. I'm going to unmute you guys.
I have one, but I'll go back.
And I'm going to stop recording here too. So if you are watching this as a recording, thank you so much. I'm Lauren Robinson, Arbonne Area Manager. Bye-bye.